we're all wearing 49ers colors. Head into the Super Bowl.
How about that? An electrifying matchup against the Detroit Lions. And in the end, it was the Niners with the big win, and the fans are going crazy. They want that NFC Championship merch.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Got to get it. And pretty soon, Crumpler's Will Tran is live. He'll be the first to shop in Daly City.
Yeah, morning, Will.
Okay, so when I go shopping, I need you guys' credit cards because it is not cheap, but then nobody said winning was cheap, according to Jerry Maguire, famous line in the movie. If you want to come on down, you're about 25 minutes away from getting your 49ers gear and then heading into work, and then you will just say we. Generously say the word we because you made all those tackles on the field, so you say. But it doesn't matter, right? You're a Niners fan, and if you come on down here, look at this. I want to quickly go through some of the things. If you want to have this, James, on your car, you know what? $17. And then there's Super Bowl bound. Look at that, right? And you know what? They could not print this until they were sure the Niners were going to win. So they were hot and heavy in the overnight hours. And you could see when I got here, they were already laying out some of the gear. So it could be yours. It starts anywhere between $40 and $75. But you know what? Everybody is so excited, and especially the fans. Of course, let me show you some video from yesterday's game. The fans turned out to a sold-out stadium. And if you said that you thought the Niners were going to win going into halftime, consider yourself a liar, because that was not the case. They were down so badly, 24-7. The Lions completely dominating the first half. Everything was so easy for them. Coach Kyle Shanahan must have tore into his players because they came out in the second half and just laid 27 straight unanswered points against the Detroit Lions, ultimately winning 34-31 and punched their ticket to another Super Bowl. The Niners, of course, they celebrated on the field. They have unfinished business to do against the team that they lost to several years ago. So not only are they going to the Super Bowl, they are looking for revenge. And you might not go to the Super Bowl, but we know one fan who probably will.
Back against the Chiefs, where we belong, we got to get revenge. No one believed in us, but we Niner faithful. You see the jacket? Bang, bang, Niner gang!
E40, he was the one who made that phrase famous, so he is celebrating. A lot of Niners fans also celebrating. I'm sure they are exhausted. Full disclosure, James, I am exhausted. What a game. Had a hard time sleeping last night, but a lot of people waking up with smiles. Detroit, obviously, had they won, Dick's Sporting Goods would have made them their T-shirts, but that's not going to happen. It's Niners once again, and in case you're wondering, the Niners, they are favored to win. Las Vegas believes, for now, the spread is 1.5 points that the Niners should beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and I only mention that is if you believe in Las Vegas bettors, and if they say the Niners win, and if you don't want to buy it this time, you can come back the Monday after the Super Bowl, and we'll do it all over again with Niners gear. This time it'll say Super Bowl champions.
That's the one. That's the one we want.
Thinking positive. Thank you. Well, yeah, we're all a little bleary-eyed this morning.
Yeah, how late you stayed up at your watch party?
Yeah, it was about 8:30 or so before I finally rolled into bed, which is late for us.
I left before the confetti.
Oh, yeah.
Because I needed to be up at 5 a.m.
Getting away from the stadium,
3 a.m.
And all the watch parties, too, people stayed up so late.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody's sleeping in this morning. If they're like Momo's on 2nd Street
packed.
In San Francisco, they were packed.
Yeah, they were. In fact, here's some video. Crumpler's Amanda Harriet was there.
Fans here at Momo's were pretty quiet for the first half of the game, but they stayed faithful, they didn't leave at halftime, and the payoff was an exciting comeback. Momo's Bar and Grill was taken over by San Francisco 49ers fans Sunday from inside the building to outside on the patio. Red and gold was everywhere. Kanan Asayeli could be mistaken for one of the players, dressed in full uniform to cheer on the team.
I don't usually do this. I only bring it out for special occasions because, shoot, we're in the championship now, right? Might as well show your true colors.
And even when the Niners were down by 17 points, he still remained faithful to the Bay.
We'll never lose faith in them, so That's what all we can do is show our faith and show our support for our Niners.
And the faith paid off. The Niners came back in epic fashion. Felix Torres says he'll remember this night for the rest of his life.
I want to say it's the greatest comeback of all time.
Fans say they'll be celebrating. Then their focus is going to shift to February 11th.
We got to get our defense solid, right? We need better defense. Our offense also needs to play that part too, but if we don't have solid defense, we don't have a chance.
A lot of practice, because beating the Chiefs are going to be hard, so you just got to practice.
Some fans tell me they hope to be right back here 2 weeks from now to hopefully cheer the Niners on to becoming Super Bowl champions once again. In San Francisco, Amanda Harry, Tran 4 News.
Well, as for Ticketmaster, if you're starting to look at prices for the Super Bowl, it's going to cost you, the secondary market there, Ticketmaster, 10 grand. More than 10 grand.
Okay, before we knew we were going, it was about 6,000.
Yeah.
Now it's 10.
10 for the cheapest tickets.
Come on.
We're not finding anything cheaper than 10 grand.
Seriously, so you'd have to stand and be in the nosebleeds for 10,000.
And on top of that, as we just told you about earlier, American Airlines jacking up the price for flights to Vegas. Now $700 from SFO to Vegas on that front.
And
so.
don't forget that you need a hotel room, which, you know, even the smallest one is going to cost you $2,000 or $3,000.
And you may want to eat while you're there at some point.
You may want to eat.
So that's all going to add up. But
okay.
Wow.
See you at your house, James. 6:37 right now.